You can never take away the power of my it's out of
Let's go! make sure you've actually got health stone still.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Dude, who you talking to? Sam's the Healthstone King.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Well, that's me. I forget to use them.
Result in your demise.
defensive,
Slayer and Jenny.
defensive,
Taunt.
defensive,
Alyssa Calgan.
Watch Sam.
defensive,
Oh my god, taunt again.
Yeah, he's not
Noob,
I'm not even taunting.
Multi.
pulling him off of me.
Yeah.
Unless that's fine.
Filbert and Dingo.
defensive,
Knocked out 5.
It's my line.
Kill the orb.
Kill the orb.
special coming,
Oh man, I have the black shit. Don't nobody stand on my normal spot.
find shelter,
You gotta go somewhere else.
Somebody did. Somebody went my spot.
Now we need everybody to stack in here on the sword.
defensive,
Alright, take him, take him. Get me topped off, guys.
upsurge,
We lost 4 people there.
Yeah, we got some people that aren't in on that work. Which is
Can we
awesome.
call that?
Yeah, I was ready. I had my hand on the toy, but
upsurge,
I didn't hear the call.
phase change,
If you can show health bars, it helps.
So wipe, jump off.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I
problem
did
is
for
we had like 3 or 4 people that were not stacked in close enough to the orb. They were standing way too far away.
Like you need to be basically on top of just stand on top of the red nameplate. If the circle comes up around it where it's gonna explode and you're not in that circle, you're not helping kill it.
So I've been going far left the whole time. And then this time I went over, there weren't any spots available.
I've been going left all the time too.
If anybody is gonna go left and that's gonna happen, then I'll go right. I just want to make sure that I'm coordinating.
Are there spots on both sides?
Yes, there's spots. Well, looks like left is completely full. There are some by this pillar on the right that doesn't have a marker. There's some over there. I don't think people are necessarily going in there.
I'll start going
We
left.
shouldn't be coordinating who's going to which side anymore, because we got it right twice already.
Yeah.
It never changes. Don't go to a different spot.
I've filled 2 people so far. So it's not working?
Yeah, so bottom line is I'm happy to switch, but I've been going to the same spot every time. So the bottom line is if
No, I'll go find another place.
I need to.
There is one on the right side of the boss, sort of near him. There's like me and Jor and Sam, but there's one near this
And Tico.
center part. Oh no, but that's on the left side. Right?
There's one that is not filled on the right side. It's the third one from the box, basically.
I used
Yeah.
to grab the farthest one out, but it doesn't exist anymore. There used to be one out sort of on its own that just isn't there, or it isn't there in Heroic anyway.
Jor, come
It
stand with me.
It changes based on the number of people in the raid.
Hmm.
So it might just be the different comp.
So basically, where I'm standing is where I stand for the circle thing, and then Jor is standing where he is, and kind of approximately where more towards the center. So where Callaghan is where there's one open. Sam's standing where he would be. There's one closer to the center near Sam and Jor. That's where there's an open one.
All right, I'll go to that.
Who's gonna call out the orb health being at 0? Because I'm healing my ass off at the time, so somebody else can call that out.
I'll try.
I was like, what is
Can't
not
guarantee
like
it
my
with me,
kids?
but
I mean, how do you not see a big fucking circle on the ground?
I look at the health
Paying
bar.
You see
attention
the
to other
circle.
things.
You move.
But it's if you're focusing on your DPS, and you may not see that.
Or heal.
We
Healing.
push
Yeah.
the same buttons, man.
I'm pushing healbot buttons. I'm seeing it, but it's
Wait, you guys push buttons. Hold on.
Panda went offline. Did they not have tanks tonight?
He's on his hunter.
Oh, he's on his hunter. Okay. Here we go.
Five, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Possible outcomes result in your demise.
Defensive.
I'll send Callaghan first. Kill these ads when they come down. Filbert and Jenny next.
Oops, sorry. This is a
Defensive.
Farm and multi next. Drip and Slayer next.
Defensive.
Diggle and Lemon Boy, last two.
Defensive.
Kill the orb.
Special power.
Fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
Didn't seem to be any others available.
Take it.
Start moving.
Keep me healed up.
sorry.
Hello.
Stack tighter, guys. Stack tighter. Get ready to go out. And
Leave.
Defensive. Phase change.
Taunt him when you can. And hit the star.
There is no realm in which you
Yeah,
can
he won't let me
hide.
taunt him waste in that cast.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted helm.
drip and multi.
Defensive.
Drip, go to the one on the right.
There's one right by the box for Philip.
Corrupted strikes.
I accidentally stolen. Sorry.
And Dingo and Jenny
I'll
next.
get it around that guy. Okay.
Defensive.
Don't new people don't take it yet. Okay, go ahead.
Defensive.
Callaghan and Melissa.
Defensive.
Bill and Slayer.
Kill the orb. Kill the orb.
Special power.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
Throw this orb closest to the button.
Everyone's back.
Help seal.
Out.
Them taunt him as soon as he can.
Defensive.
Keep me alive, guys.
I got your dots.
Yeah, I did a chicken too.
Defensive. Help seal. Phase change.
Existence will be reordered.
Get a DPS.
Multi Slayer. Push pass.
Callaghan probably.
Top 10.
Defensive. Defensive. Defensive.
Can we get Tico up?
We don't have a heal. We don't have a ration.
30
20
seconds.
seconds.
Lizard Board's way in the back. I need someone to trade me.
Keep me alive, keep me alive.
Defensive.
No.
Special coming.
The purest of the universe in which you prevail.
They were short a healer there.
Yeah, Dark went down in the first round.
Man, I'm so out of mana all the time. Like there's not enough in the world. Mana pot.
Yep, you're doing 15.5k. There's that. And I think Tico appreciates you, so that's honestly the biggest compliment you could ever get.
That's all good.
True, true.
Yeah, Tico and I are doing 11 and 12, or 11 and 9k, almost 10 for him.
So watch out when you're the person that's going down. You get a circle around you. You have to not put that circle on your friends because you'll knock them around and potentially you could knock somebody off the edge.
You guys summon back, please.
Yes.
Even without knocking them off the edge, it does a lot of damage.
What percent were we at? Because the only
36%. We were well in time to make it.
Yeah.
But that's three. If like he switched, it'd be 3 million off. I mean, the problem is our two best people are doing 3 million. They could switch into heals.
I mean, I could ask somebody from our group.
But if we're gonna go with another healer, we need some more DPS. Start losing the DPS race here.
I don't think. I mean, right now, I don't think we're going to. I mean, if we added a healer, we'd get a little bit more health from him. But is the healer going to make? I mean, as long as the healer stayed up there, I think we were golden. Having that healer down kind of hurt us.
We could try it.
We just couldn't get healed back up in that last phase. I never got above like 30-40% health. And I didn't have any cooldowns left.
Yes, but we were down a healer for.
Yeah, that phase is when it's so important. Like the rest of it's pretty easy to live through. It's that last time that last orb we're doing, for some reason that's tons of damage there. I don't know what happens. Maybe it's just because we're out of cooldowns there that we feel like we're getting the hell beat out of us.
It's possible. I need to make it through. Having you have the boss and not me having it is making it so I'm not popping Purgatory. And then I just taunt to stay out. I think that's going to work.
If you feel like you need a defensive, can you just say something like, I need a cooldown or something like that? Because that would, I'm just saving like 20% damage reduction for any time somebody says something like that.
Every time the orb explodes, it's kind of, I'm hitting anti-magic shell and Icebound Fortitude every time. I'll hit Vamp this time. I'll try to hit the trifecta, but I've been using Vamp afterwards just to stay alive.
I'm just praying really hard.
I just close my eyes and hope.
That's my method.
Sometimes I peek.
Poker, they have an arrow over them, and they're black. They're like a black ring, but they also have an arrow over them when you have the debuff. Is that what the one you're talking about? When you
Sometimes it gets pretty cluttered, and they're hard to see.
Yeah, it's
but
just the clutter.
with the lines on the floor and all that shit. But
yeah, they can definitely fall into the lines that happened to me before. Last time, actually.
I'm just getting old. I mean, I lose my mouse cursor half the goddamn time nowadays.
Yeah, me too.
I had mine.
I'm not old and I.
Trail.
Result in your demise.
Defensive.
Oh, that's the filter?
I had that problem until I started using Cursor Trail.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
You can make it bigger, that's what I do.
Caligan Pavilion.
Defensive.
Multi-London. Dingo Slayer.
Defensive.
One near the boss. Actually, a couple near the boss on the left side.
I took one. Thanks for pointing them out.
Kill the ad.
Kill the orb. Kill the orb.
Special coming.
Kill it again fast. Get to your spots and kill them.
Find shelter.
That's where I usually go. Oh. Yeah. Somebody went in it, so I tried to change direction and died.
Get in more people. Okay. Go.
Everyone in.
Defensive. Help surge.
Go.
Out.
Nope.
Phase change.
He's last stand there.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
Defensive.
Reality.
Someone Monterey's dark.
Ads.
Defensive.
Get dark up.
In there. Oh.
Cosmic collapse is inevitable.
Defensive. Defensive. Defensive.
Drip and Jenny.
Black Sam, I believe.
Kill
3 stacks.
Focus orb. Got back
Special
up.
coming.
The purity of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
Whoa, what the hell bounced me across the room?
Someone coming out of the below.
Oh, that's...
Kill the orb.
Figure out what's happening. The circle.
They'll get in.
Help surge.
Go.
Yep.
We stack fast.
I hit it at my speed boost as soon as it said go, as you said go, and I didn't get out.
So I went to the health bar, and it comes out after the health bar goes down. So if you can be.
Yeah.
You can start move if you're not taking. I mean, that time there wasn't a blockade because farm is dead. If you're not going to take the blockade, or if there's not one, you can start moving when there's just a sliver left.
He goes down.
Wait,
No res.
Yeah, we don't have room.
Minute.
42%. Okay. So somebody got. So I heard somebody got a ring in group and knocked people around, and that's what killed.
That's a good farm.
So
It killed me. It was almost to my circle, and then I got bounced.
So when you come up from the debuff, when you soak the black circle, you're temporarily in the below. When you come out, that ring can knock people around. I think even while you're down there, right? Quick.
No, it's when you come
Just
back
when you come
up.
out.
I think.
Yeah. So you cannot be standing on anybody when you. I just don't stand on anybody while I have that. I stand clear of
Ditto.
everyone.
Go find a nice hidey spot. No people.
So
The-
you-
Pretend you're an introvert.
Probably the issue there is like the last 2 people who get it are trying to run to a hole
their
at the same
spot, yeah.
time.
Mhm.
So you just kind of got to be careful. Like you do have time to get to your spot. You just got to make sure you're not on top of somebody. You got to take a few steps.
You do still seem to have people moving around and changing spots.
So we still have.
Poor Drip has been trying to find a spot for the past like 4 attempts, and he.
Yeah, I'm just done.
New
I'm
place
I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna kill somebody every time. I don't care anymore.
I care.
just so you guys know, this is Drip we're talking about, so he really will do it.
You really know it's true.
No apologies.
I have my spot. all 3 spots zones, I have my spot. So
So we still, I don't know.
The spots should be the same in every zone. You're
Yep.
still either to left or right. It's going to be the same patterns.
yep, I'm always to the right of the
Hey,
boss.
quick, I don't know what healers can do to help. What we're really low in the when we're soaking. Like I was below 50% when the soak.
So that time there, so part of the problem, it's a really good cooldown, but Spirit Link Totem equalizes everybody, and so everybody was at 50%, and so no matter how much healing I would do to you, it would bring you back down to equalize you with everybody else.
Yeah, and I can't survive that, so.
So I don't know, how long does Spirit Link last for as well?
Because we had
6 seconds.
It's probably not a good time to use that as during that phase.
Well, you could use it at the start of an orb, just not closer to the end, I would say. I don't know about how long each orb takes, but it's probably like 10 seconds or so.
Yeah,
The best use is probably right as we're getting to the second.
So the first time down, I was really low, and I popped Last Stand, and the second time down, I was really low, and I died as soon as I came out from the tick, because I was so low, I couldn't get my health back up fast enough. So, this is something we have to figure out.
Yeah, we'll try and work things around. We might need to take a look at what cooldowns we're using for first and second time.
And I'm literally blowing my 3 major cooldowns: Shell, Vamp, and Iceborne Fortitude just to survive each time.
Yeah. And the problem is mine are longer, and I don't have any of them back up for the second round. I have everything on the first and the last, but not on that middle one. So that's a problem.
I know. Use your health stone.
You know what
So
I
if
can
Last
do?
Stand goes off on the first set, then I can't survive the second. That's usually what happens. Survive the first set, Last Stand goes off on the second, and then the third one I have my cooldowns back.
I don't think I saw any open spots on the right this time, Joe.
I thought there was 2 on the left, to be honest. Like there's a set of 4 at the end, and then
So somebody's
after that, there's
moving,
more.
and it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
You
that's
should be
the
going to the
thing.
same spot every single time.
Yeah, and I hadn't noticed for sure on that last poll, but after I told people about the one that's right by Jor and Sam and I, Oak's been coming to that one, and then it seemed like there were a couple spots open near Tico at the front on the right side, but I don't know if that's actually true lately. But there should be at least one spot up there.
On the left, you mean?
Yeah,
no, on the right.
Right side.
Depends which way you're facing.
Yeah.
Up in this area where the blue square is.
If you're
Where
heading
I'm standing
towards
right
the
now,
circles, yeah.
That's where I always go, right where I'm standing.
There you go.
All right,
There was
looking to
nobody
try.
around me this time. There's usually people all around me. There's like 3 or 4 open circles over here.
I go
Okay.
here.
So, yeah, so Drip go there. Everybody else go back to the same spots that you've been going to. Do not change.
I
Yeah,
always
that's-
go to the
that's right around here, right?
far
Otherwise,
left
I will
in the
kill
front.
And I'm a scary American, as Quick learned, so you better be worried.
I am also American.
Yeah, but you're living in Canada. Doesn't count anymore.
I'm not American.
It means I amplify my Americanness to represent.
Add.
Unless it still needs one, don't take a new one.
Defensive.
Multi just needs one now. Just Jenny now. Good job. London and Filbert. Drip and Dingo are the last 2. Can kill the orb now.
2 right in the middle. By Jen.
What? My thing is bring me over here. Drip, do you see my portal right there?
I see it.
No.
No.
He's dead. Oh no. Don't see it.
Oh, maybe you guys
Run,
can't
run,
see
run.
my.
No, I can see your circle.
I see your circle, not your face.
That's what he's talking about.
Okay, I was confused.
Talk about my game, whatever the fuck. You know what?
Defensive. Help surge. Phase change.
So
Are you saying I took your
big
circle?
hit first, guys?
You can hide.
Is it Sam or
Tico's got it right now.
who's taking the first hit?
Defensive.
Samples, and then Tico.
I think I got mine balanced out. So Tico's the one to worry about.
Yeah, I'm still having health last. It felt like I was getting drained of health again.
Dingo,
So,
you
kind of
need
black
one.
circle, Dingo.
Defensive.
Driven Slayer.
Defensive.
Kill the orb.
Getting real close to the boss. Shit.
Special aim.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
Sam, you're not in.
It's way over here. Get over here.
Act tight.
Tom when he can.
Defensive. Help surge. Defensive.
Then I want Caligan up as soon as we get out.
Phase change.
Existence.
Healer down.
Never mind, get the healer up.
A minute 16 for anything.
We have a minute left.
Defensive.
Get ads, get ads.
London Gem.
Defensive.
That's 3 stacks.
Where?
Get Sam.
Defensive.
Oh, I tried to catch one.
Defensive.
Okay, so in my time dead there, I watched to see where there were open circles. There were 3 open circles to the left, and 1 open circle to the right.
And it's on the
usually
very
go right.
end, yeah.
Yeah, I usually go right, and I was dead. So that one circle would presumably be mine, but someone took the spot that I usually stand in. Not that
It's not me.
matters in the end.
I don't know who belongs to fucking who, so I'm just grabbing one.
Well, you need to grab the same. You should be grabbing the same one each time.
I'm trying to, but I don't know if they allocated.
That's why it's easy to find one that's easy for you to identify. That's what I do.
In the
Like
end,
if-
that doesn't matter, because like I said, there was still one open. I'm typically
Okay.
quick enough to be able to get to something. My point is there were 3 open circles on the left.
All right, I started going right because mine was filled, and so I'm not sure.
Keep going right.
Keep going to your same spot.
Keep going to the exact same spot. Yep.
Okay.
Do not change it. Just
Okay.
if anybody else at this point is still having trouble, there were 3 open circles on the left.
We need a
You're
repair.
left
Auto
and you're
hammer's down.
facing the boss, right?
By the
Left
kettle.
If you are facing the pillar.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if you're running towards it from the center. So
Stage left.
no one knows what that means, sure.
I do.
Okay. Like
I'm on the left
3 of us know what that means.
Yes, Tico is on the left side. Tico always goes to the left side. That's a good
Tico's on the left, Sam's on the right.
Hey, which cartoon was it? Wasn't Yogi Bear? It was a cat? Can't remember.
I think it was you.
Also, if you quick run to the one that has the lock portal on it, you're fucking the lock.
This one right here. See it?
Books have too many things to call portals. This circle right here.
Demonic circle.
It's a portal. The gate
Yeah,
is a
but
gate.
it's called a demonic circle.
Whatevs. That's my house. See it? It's my house.
Looks like this will be our last pull for our flask if we get going here.
Your flask.
Priest buff, please.
On that down, Sam, I think if we just taunt on one, we're fine. We just make sure that no beats 2 stacks, and the guy should be
It's stressful. For me,
I
I'm
know.
still able to do it, but
just
it's...
a pain in the ass.
Alright, here we go.
And I think Spirit Link down there at any time is a bad idea. It's just draining too much health off me. I can't get back up fast enough.
Result in your demise.
Defensive.
I didn't put it down when we were downstairs that time.
No.
London boy and multi.
Defensive.
Killians.
Defensive.
Can go Thelian.
After
It's funny who I bought.
Oh, less than Slayer.
There's one right behind the boss.
Algan over.
Defensive.
Boy, there's several right behind the boss.
Farm drip.
Kill the orb.
Defensive. Special coming.
Fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
Ooh, I found one right next to farm.
There is no realm.
Can you
Bring it
get
up.
back in on the orb, please?
We're getting off it.
Absolute.
Closer in, guy.
Defensive. Absolute.
Beautiful.
Phase change.
That's better. I had like 2 stacks and it's been rough, but I think it's better.
Corrupted strike. Corrupted mount.
Alessa Slayer.
Celestial collapse. Defensive.
Adds fast.
Manifest cosmos.
Just new people don't take it Slayer. You just go. Thelian.
Defensive.
Sorry.
Celestial collapse. Corrupted mount. Corrupted strike. Manifest cosmos. Defensive. Corrupted strike. Corrupted mount. Defensive.
Kill the orb.
Special warning.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
That's helpful.
Oh, I can.
I think you ought to, yeah.
Absolute.
Oh, as soon as you can.
Get in.
I need an external police monkey
Absolute.
Out.
Phase
Damn.
change.
Just got to the edge.
No, we're down a healer and a DPS.
Resistance will be reordered.
Just
Defensive.
focus on getting the ads down. I already lost about it.
Celestial collapse. Corrupted strike.
Get ads fast.
Manifest cosmos. Defensive. Defensive. Celestial collapse. Erupted strike. Erupted metal.
Again. Scoot towards the back.
Erupted strike. Manifest cosmos. Defensive. Defensive.
Farm slave.
Kills the orb.
Special command. Range fire.
I got a ring on me. Do not get here.
Find shelter.
Everyone right on the core food.
Make sure you taunt him back.
I'll help some potions if you need.
Help rotational collapse.
Out.
Erupted
In on the
strike.
other.
External on Tico, please.
Defensive.
Tico's down, res, please.
Help rotational collapse.
Out.
You got a Tico?
Yeah, I got it.
Phase change.
Oh, right back to
My
con.
hero.
We already have zero.
Defensive.
Pots are up again though.
Regen.
Defensive.
Ads.
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 Erupted strike. Erupted manifest cosmos.
There's one getting real close to him.
Defensive.
Moving him.
Oof, almost hit him.
No, somebody with the tag.
Oh, okay.
Defensive.
Still get it. Just keep focusing
One
DPS.
on him. One on the
Get the
stream,
ads.
get it.
Manifest cosmos. Erupted
London and Slayer. There's one on the boss.
defensive.
Moving the boss.
Erupted strikes. Erupted
It's gonna get one's gonna touch. One's gonna touch.
special command.
I'm gonna try to soak it. Can't.
Find shelter.
Oh, that was the last one.
No, that's one.
We don't have it back.
That's just people dying too early. Of course, I can't talk. I'm going down even though I'm using my health stones, my healing potion, my flask, or my vial.
If we remember that there's a few people that haven't even seen this before tonight on Heroic, I mean, I think we're doing good, you know? I mean, we're however many wipes in, and we're almost there, so.
I don't
Okay,
do shit
next
for
time.
damage on this fight. You should drop me
Yeah.
out.
My damage is
That's
bad.
what I think.
When mine was good farm, it was because I was focusing on the boss, not the ads. So mine's always bad too because I'm focusing on the ads.
Yeah, by the time I get a cast off on an ad, you know, someone else has killed it.
Killed
so
it.
my cast times are so shitty.
Yeah, and I have no range.
I don't know, it's up to you guys, but I have no problem dropping out of here.
You can specifically stay on the boss. If
Stay on the boss. Stay on the boss.
I mean, my DPS is low, but I just switch to them every time because it needs to be done.
It looks like everybody in group is doing between 6 and 10, so.
Yeah, whenever I stayed on the boss, I was in the top 5. And then like 2 got close to the boss. So I
Of course, the
stopped.
people that had died, they were down in the 6s, but you were up there, so up until that point, you were way above me. So yeah, everything's we're getting the mechanics down. We just can't have the death.
Yeah, and I
Who
think
is way
everything's
above
doing
you?
What's up?
I'm below you. I did like 5.2.
Can we get some more health stones?
Yeah.
You're fine, Bingo. We got this. We're very close last time. We got it. 1 or 2 more pulls and he's down.
Use your second flask.
And oils.
Yep. There, it looks like everything around everything. Yeah, when I get my get up to my 40 stacks, Tico, I'm pulling off of you like crazy.
Yeah, I think the trick downstairs is just I'll pull them, but as soon as that goes off, you have to pull them off me. Otherwise, I have 2 or 3 stacks with the bomb going off.
Yeah.
So it's too much.
I'm doing literally everything I feel like I can to stay alive. Is there anything
What's
want me
killing
doing
you?
specifically? I just taken down
damage.
Yeah, I've been draining life just to try and help too sometimes here, especially in the orb thingies.
I've been trying to blow my cooldown, my land hands while we're down there. And a tanker healer.
And I don't understand it because all of the healers are doing fucking phenomenal numbers.
It's because our numbers are skewed.
Yeah, we're probably could pick up a couple DPS here or something.
Don't forget to eat or drink a flask. Sorry.
But we didn't have a lot of people dead till the very end.
Yeah,
and I don't think those were necessarily
missed.
No, that's not what I was saying at all. I was saying that I think the people that died near the in that last phase there. I mean, the healers can chime in, but I don't know if that was actually the dot stuff or if it was other stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, we got some heals in the 15-16k range at 16% overheal, which tells me we're scraping bottom of the barrel.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's never a shortage of targets.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need this boss down.
Do we want to try with another healer?
We won't have the DPS numbers. Looking at that, we're not going to make the check.
Well, I mean, looking at that, we also had that entire last section of the fight where we had half of our DPS in.
I don't know if you're going to make 14%.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
I mean, if you bring in another healer, you have to go to 19. To bring in a healer and do 2 DPS, you can do that. Go to 19.
Never mind.
Barm and Jen stay on the bus.
No, I'm good. I'm good at switching. I'm just saying my DPS isn't as good as it should be, is all. I'm really good at switching, and I noticed a difference last time when I didn't switch, so I will. You know? But I can stay in melee range maybe if the range can help with the ranged ones, because I usually run out and follow the...
Just trying to think about how to keep things organized without confusing them and call it.
5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise.
Defensive.
Door London.
Realities fold upon reality.
Manifest Cosmos. Defensive. Defensive.
Defensive.
Defensive.
Just come back here, Callaghan.
Corrupted strike. Defensive.
Hey, got the arrows this time.
You mean you haven't been getting it this whole time?
Nope.
Find shelter.
They're far away, get to them fast.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
Defensive. Help station. Corrupted strike. Corrupted mount. Defensive. Phase change.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
That was weird that he picked that orb.
Jen London?
That's
Defensive.
Bill Multi?
Corrupted strike. Corrupted wind. Defensive. Corrupted strike. Cosmos.
There's one right directly behind the boss.
Defensive.
She got it.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wind.
Kill the orb.
Special
Whoever fell off ran over me. I tried to be out of the way, so I tripped.
I didn't run anywhere. I was standing still.
Get drip up when we.
But to be fair, I wasn't watching out for you.
Next.
I forgot what the work.
Oh, we lost 3 people to that.
Swipe it at some point. This point.
Defensive.
Those 2 healers and top DPS.
Phase change.
That felt much better for me with orbs. How did that feel for people that hadn't been doing orbs as much? Or did y'all end up dropping significantly? Because
his health is a lot lower than it was the last time, so at that point.
Yeah.
And the healing felt better that time too, at least round 1. I'm not sure where we... Was that the last one in round 2? Or the first one?
That was the second... Well, it was the first one.
That was the first one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more lock rocks.
Yep.
Thank you.
That actually might be a good... I think the second round of orbs, we have a lot fewer healing cooldowns, so you might want to save personal defenses and lock rocks for that time.
I'm gonna blow Holy World Salvation on that as soon as the first orb goes down.
Is that all magic attack and magic damage, or is it physical?
The soak.
Where everybody's soaking, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's magic.
Probably magic, I would think.
And I can, on that second one, well, it might be up for both. I could start trying to drop a shell down on the second orb.
Might help.
Does that stop it from doing damage to itself?
Just 20% less damage reduction to everybody. Until it runs out of energy.
I just don't know how the calculation works technically. Azula is bugged.
Yeah, Azula, you are currently standing in the middle of the room.
she thinks we're all dead.
On her screen, she's still dead.
And we're all dead.
Posted a screenshot.
Do / reload UI and see if it'll come
Can
up.
you?
I did.
Can you grip her out of there?
No, this is a
She's
weird thing with this boss
disconnected,
specifically.
probably.
There's some strange shit with the phasing. It's like the same reason why you can't de-res somebody that falls off the edge.
I like that Quick is trying to send messages to her.
She can see. I bet she can see the messages. Can she not?
I closed WoW, so.
Yeah, see, she listened.
Well, she said that everybody was dead.
Well, that's the picture in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think on that too, on that phase 2, when we go down, Tico, you taunted the boss at the beginning there. I taunted him, and then you taunted him, and then you ended up getting whacked. That's why you were so low. Just Yeah, let him hit me.
Yeah, I think I'll let him give you 1 stack.
Yeah.
Because I think if you could taunt them as soon as it went off, I think I can take those 2 stacks because they fall off before the soak.
Should we
It's
do
just
our
if you
break
don't-
right now
you
since
don't-
we're waiting anyway?
If you don't taunt right there, as soon as that other explosion goes off, that taunt doesn't happen.
Sam,
then
I
get a
can-
third stack.
I can take a hit on personal survival and take and reduce the cooldown of Guardian Spirit by a minute, which would mean I'd have it for the second one.
It's a minute if it doesn't proc.
If it doesn't proc, that's right.
Yeah.
It's kind of weak. Never mind.
Yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, I'm been living. It's the I just had to blow everything each time. Where I'm gonna run into a problem is the third time that we go break the orb. I don't have Icebound Fortitude because it's 2.3 minutes and it's out. It's still on cooldown when I hit that one. So that's where I'm just gonna end up proccing Purgatory.
I have Guardian back up for that.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the only one where I pop Purgatory every time we get to that one, just because I can't. There's nothing. I have nothing left at that point. All right. We're doing. We have our break timer going, so I'll go hit the restroom real quick.
There's a couple of skeletons halfway down from people that died going over the edge. Okay, it's a break drip.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, we're not far.
No.
So Sam, did you say that they're having a supply issue on the new ones, the new NVIDIA cards?
They have more than enough new ones. The issue is they aren't going to release the 40 series until they clear the rest of the cards out.
Got it.
So there's the used market is completely flooded. Nobody's buying the new cards. Now the new card market's flooded, and so and they're stuck with that huge order that they have to fulfill. And at the same time, they're having to drop prices to try to get the new market to move, because the only one moving right now is the used market.
Why did Dark leave?
I'm stepping out.
We're dropping a couple people real quick to see if we can't get this down.
Oh, you want me to drop, Sam?
No, your healing is fine. We're trying to do progression, and I think we can do it with 239. It's just hitting the right numbers to get. We just gotta get this boss down. I've got almost 20 pulls on it since last
He
week.
never wants to see it again.
That's right. So.
Gonna change, pull in some more armor, and see that downstairs soak, Sam, is all physical.
Well, you'll have to see it.
Oh, it's all
again,
physical, so
because
the
that's
shield.
stuff I need.
If you were on the outermost circles in the phase just before we go downstairs, you might need to find new circles now. Just be aware that your circle might no longer exist.
Alright. So already checking it real quick.
So I don't think your shell will work downstairs, right?
No, it won't, because it's magic damage. Yeah.
I switched to Talon. I'm going to lose some DPS, but I'll pick up some more armor downstairs. 20% more armor should help physical damage.
I think our DPS should be fine at this point. Look at the boss's health drop. I think we might have been hitting the 20-man parts of this.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, so as soon as we hit 16, we're at 20-man. So we're at 239, which is supposed to be the sweet spot. So.
Somebody had mentioned it, but I just wanted to re-mention it. The circles will probably change since we changed numbers. So just you might have to find new circles. Just go to the same area, but just be aware it might shift a little bit.
Your shell will work if you get extra stacks though, Sam. It's half magic damage and half physical. On the dot that it's on.
Yeah. I could drop it on you. It might help you at least survivability for the shell.
I can also bop. The person would just lose that aggro though.
He's not gonna have aggro at that time anyway.
Okay. I can bop you. Let me know. I can lay on hands on you. Is this one where the downstairs phase?
It's a second upstairs phase for the second hit, and where he would need that bop would be more on the second time we're down.
Okay.
Bop is gonna invalidate the soak.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. That's why I haven't been shielding.
Yeah, Bop will wipe the ring.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Can you do it? That could be fun.
No, let's not. Let's get this thing down.
Tico, I know you hate priests, but that is no reason to keep us looking at this guy's face.
4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
I hate this guy so much.
Defensive.
Should I be taking that personally?
No, it's all free.
General hatred.
Defensive.
Ads, London and Jen. Farm and Alexa.
Defensive.
I got you one farm.
Farm, you gotta get in.
Oh, what the? I went over one.
You went in the same one I did. Sorry.
Jordan Slayer.
Defensive.
Got 3 stack.
Sorry, I'm working on some talent.
Defensive.
In London.
She might right by the boss.
Kill orb, kill orb.
Special coming.
Mine's still there.
Find shelter.
I got him, so I'll taunt him after I get my stat.
Defensive.
Next.
Upside. Defensive.
Out.
Upside. Phase change.
Much healthier.
No realm in which you can hide.
Fuck spot. Got him.
Farm Jen.
Defensive.
That. One on the left. That's closest to farm. Door.
Defensive.
No bottles.
Back here, back here, back here.
Okay.
Me, Alexa.
Defensive.
There's one right near the boss.
Drip London.
Defensive.
Bill farm.
Kill the orb.
Special coming.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
First hit.
Defensive. Upside.
Make sure you're close enough.
Upside. Defensive. Phase change.
Existence will be reordered.
Defensive.
Farm drawer.
Reality.
One on the left. Closest to farm.
Defensive.
Slayer Alessa.
Erupted strike. Erupted wound.
Sorry.
Defensive.
Have the orbs.
Get him up. Get Callaghan up. There's an ad coming in. Ads are coming in.
There's one close to boss, Phil.
Erupted wound.
I was, fortunately, was
Defensive.
Focus, guys. Focus.
Erupted strike.
Ads are coming in.
Knee Slayer.
Defensive.
Kill orb. Kill orb.
Special coverage fire. Prime shelter.
I got it. That's where I'm gonna need help.
Defensive.
Next.
Help surge. Defensive.
Now battle res up. We need a
Help
DPS.
Out phase change.
As long as I stay alive.
Extends to all planes.
Get a DPS.
Defensive.
Probably Slayer.
Second potion.
Multi-drip.
Drip.
Add.
Drip. I just proc Purgatory.
Manifest cosmos. Erupted strikes.
Ads.
Erupted strikes. Erupted wound.
Sorry, there was one to him.
Erupted strikes. Erupted strikes. Defensive.
And I got the freaking orb and the debuff at the same time. That's what killed me. Like the orb and the thing that you have to then turn and put in the black soul well thing.
So we ended up taking a lot of damage after the second time down, and I'm not sure why. Does anybody
A couple
know?
people blew up.
Okay, it just got unhealable at that time. Like a ton of damage was going out.
And there was a lot of ads hitting the boss too, so I don't know if that was damage.
If you call for a knockback or something, I can typhoon them away. I'm not looking at the screen other than the bars that I'm healing. So.
Yeah, and I don't have chains anymore because I went more of a defensive build. So.
It's a bit tough to use knockbacks and stuff anyways, just because you might be screwing over someone who needs to step in.
I mean, if they're about to, I only use it if they're about to hit the boss.
Yeah.
So if somebody says they're getting close and I look and they're not actually, like, if they look like they're gonna die, I'm not gonna knock them back off. But that was really close. That was 8%, right? 7%.
7.
Yeah, 7. I mean, we had a few deaths. If we had a few people alive, we have it.
Yeah.
Basically, we just got to make sure if we keep people alive, the ads are going to die faster. We're
Hey,
going to
Res, please.
soak the orbs downstairs faster.
And if another thing, I just have to remind when we're dying, let's please not talk about the death. We can talk about that later. There's other callouts you're covering over with that. Farm, is that helping you target the focus on the boss?
Oh no, is it? Looks like it.
Sweet.
I need a few more seconds here.
Everyone actually still has charges on their health stone, right? No bar bug.
Listen, if you're calling me out because I haven't used the Hellstone, I get it.
No. I'm not even checking. I know that it fucks me over. So.
Thanks to Oak on that third time down. That worked perfect. I have nothing when I get to that one. Let's get the sucker
Yeah, but
down.
on the plus side, you did 21% of the healing.
Did I really?
Yeah.
You're the
If you
number
want
one
to chill
healer.
out, I mean, my numbers could be higher if you were so good. Just kidding. Keep doing what you're doing.
I could feel it when Jonesy went down. I will tell you that right now. Priest buff, please.
That's what she said.
And Jonesy, you forgot to eat. I don't know if it's still up over there or not.
I got personal.
That's just
It is still
an
up over there.
extension of going down comment.
Ignored.
Hey, it's Hackslate.
5, 5.
Not to be
4,
confused
4,
with Hackspace.
3, 2, 1.
Probably the same person.
Probably.
Defensive.
Ninja.
Defensive.
Right. Slayer Alyssa.
Defensive.
Roll arm.
Corrupted strike. Manifest cosmos. Corrupted strike.
Defensive.
Corrupted strike. Corrupted realm.
Kills the orc.
Special coming.
The purity of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
Defensive. Help save.
Collapse. Corrupted strikes.
Out.
Help save. Defensive. Phase change.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
Defensive.
Reality.
There again. Get the one on the right.
Defensive.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. That was my bad. I didn't mean to take that.
Did I get Slayer?
Yeah, no, that was my bad. I was trying to run over and help her kill it, and I accidentally ran through the circle that it dropped.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted realm. Manifest cosmos.
Defensive. Defensive. Defensive.
Kill the orc. And I got 3 stacks.
Special coming.
Okay, I have to put heals on me for a few seconds.
Find shelter.
Sam, what?
Who are we sacrificing?
Corrupted strikes.
Everybody, we don't have
Wife at
2
this
minutes.
point.
Just jump up.
Sam, why did you run? You were in your circle and then you ran out.
Yeah. With me almost dying, I was focusing on it. The circle went away and I took off and it wasn't done yet. Because all I wanted to do was get a hard strike on the boss and stay alive because I was down to 10%.
That sounds like brain fatigue.
Like, I can heal myself, I just have to hit the boss.
You can drop anti-magic shell there. It'll stop that tick damage if you have that extra stack. So. For
Oh,
yourself.
I've done a good job. I officially have nothing left that I can use for stone soup.
'Cause that tick damage is all magic. It's just the explosion that's physical.
You let me get 3 stacks.
Yeah, right before. That's just I've changed builds. It's way better. The health is a lot better, but I got to concentrate more on the rotation than normals. Call out at 2 just in case I'm tunneling. It would be helpful.
I'm tunneling on myself. It's when my health starts dropping like a yo-yo. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah,
3.
that's usually when I see it, but I have a tone for it. But if somebody's talking, I don't hear the tone, so
Yeah.
then I miss the taunt.
You need squeaky talk. Squeaky duck. Priest buff, please.
Tico, if you want to go ahead and mute me for keeping.
Oh no, I need
audio
those
off of
calls
you.
out. That tells me what's going on.
Okay.
No, when you're ready, Jort. Alright.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All possible outcomes result in your demise.
Defensive.
PI under it.
Corrupted strikes. Manifest cosmos.
Farm gem.
Will come order.
Defensive.
Can you still need one?
Yep.
Want back.
Corrupted strikes.
Player left.
Celestial collapse.
Is inevitable.
Defensive.
Manifest cosmos. Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wind.
Defensive.
Still farm.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wind.
Get the orb. Kill the orb.
Special cone.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
The singularity.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
Defensive. Upside.
Gravitational collapse. Corrupted strikes.
Upside. Defensive.
Collapse.
Phase change.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wind.
Less than me.
Reality
Collapse.
Defensive.
On the right.
Manifest cosmos. Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wind.
London orb. London door.
Defensive.
London equal.
Collapse.
Drip.
Corrupted wind.
Defensive.
Manifest cosmos. Corrupted strikes.
Just
Corrupted wind.
Don't bother trying to res me. I'm off the edge. I got blown up.
Defensive.
Me Slayer.
It's ditch anyhow.
Defensive.
Kill the orb. Purgatory just proc.
Special cone. Range 5.
Why are people dropping like ridiculous right now?
Find
I
shelter.
died.
Jump off.
Well,
Or just don't stand in the circle. Good.
what,
I went down to the soak orb upstairs. It gives you a slow, and I was not able to get out of it when I got the what's it called, the debuff to step into a black puddle.
Yeah, the white orb actually does a decent amount of damage if you take all the ticks. So if you have an option and can move away from it, it's.
I was trying.
Anyone have a tome?
Or a codex.
Let me check. I do not.
I mean,
there we go. Codex works.
We're beyond the DPS checks on this. It's just staying alive to phase 3 at this point with everybody.
Stuns don't work on those ads, right?
No, neither do roots, I believe.
I think I saw roots on one of them, but yes,
slows them down but doesn't stop them.
Yeah,
my root doesn't.
Tar, I think, slows them down as well.
Yeah, I think tar trap slows.
Yep.
Are we still having problems with them getting too close though?
No. In fact, actually, we had an issue where when I was the first one to get it, and we were killing the ad that was closest to the boss, and I don't know who blew it away, but someone blew it away from us, and so I almost didn't get there in time. I literally killed it at the last second because it got blown away from everybody, so people weren't DPSing it.
Did you not get
Give
the
me
res?
another res, please. I'm dealing with fucking work again, so.
I'm doing my best to call out the side that people are on when they're farther away from the front one, but hopefully that's helping.
No, that is, your callouts are very helpful, and I'm sending my appreciation as empathy to Quick because I know it's a lot on him, and I appreciate you doing these callouts. You're doing a great job, so thank you. Jen, if you say that you're having issues with it, if you say like white orb or something, I can run to where you are and I think I can take it off you or something like that. So
we can move away from it, but someone has to be closer to it than us, which is the problem.
Which is why if you just call out that you've had it too much, I can look for it and try to get there.
Hazel one just came online, lagged me the fuck out. My problem is that I've been getting some of the ones at the back because I'm typically farther back than most people, so I can see shit. And when they spawn all the way back there, obviously no one else is behind me, so no matter how far I run, I end up being the closest and soaking it. It's not an excuse every time, because there have been some closer that I've soaked and died to, but those are the ones that I'm having the most trouble with.
George, any farm needs I made? Everybody's still alive. It's the hardest boss right now in the game, so let's just get him down.
The only other thing I need to say before we start this next pool is when you soak and go downstairs, you're the only one who can see your ring, except for anyone else who happens to be downstairs with you.
Yes, you have to be careful where you're standing.
You have to manage where you're standing. We can't always tell who has a circle around them.
Well, it's not even can't always. We straight up cannot see circles.
5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2,
It's a good time to kill ads.
That's what I do.
Yep. Demise.
Defensive.
Farm gem.
Defensive.
Farm on the left.
Oh shit, sorry, farm. I always get that mail.
Major. One here back.
I got one.
Two at back still, left.
Defensive. Defensive.
More by melee.
Corrupted strikes.
Drip farm.
Defensive.
Kill the orb.
Respawn.
Special command.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
There is no realm in which you
Defensive. Help surge.
Collapse. Corrupted strikes.
Help surge. Defensive. Phase change.
There is no realm in which you can hide.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wound.
Letter gem. Letters on the right.
Celestial collapse.
Defensive.
Manifest cosmos. Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wound.
Defensive.
One on the back.
Celestial collapse. Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wound.
Still Alessa.
Corrupted strikes.
Farm London.
Defensive.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wound.
Slayer.
Defensive.
Kill the orb.
Special command.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
Existence will be reordered.
Defensive. Help surge.
Gravitational collapse. Corrupted strikes.
Help surge. Defensive. Phase change.
Existence will be reordered.
Corrupted strikes. Corrupted wound.
Need Alessa. On the right.
Defensive.
Manifest cosmos. Corrupted strikes. Corrupted strikes.
Multi.
Can you tell him too soon?
Yeah.
Build gem.
Defensive. Defensive.
Take it.
Manifest cosmos. Corrupted strikes.
Defensive.
Go London. London, I'll take that.
Kill the orb.
Special command.
The fury of the cosmos.
Find shelter.
The singularity.
My reach extends to all planes.
Defensive.
Sam.
Oh shit.
Help surge.
Next.
Collapse. Corrupted strikes.
Purgatory.
Corrupted
Give me.
wound.
Help surge.
Gravitational
Defensive.
collapse.
Keep yourself alive.
Second pods should be up, so.
Phase change.
My reach extends to all planes.
Defensive.
Build Alessa.
Collapse. Strikes. Corrupted wound.
Kill ass.
Build on right.
Defensive.
Focus, boss. Focus.
That's him.
Oh, want to thank the people that stepped out. I appreciate it to get this done.
And now we can get the names.
My brain hurts.
Yeah.
Do you have the jailer? Can you
What
do
do you
that
mean?
one?
Do the callouts? I'm switching back to my paladin now.
We can bring Dark back in, and then.
Anybody want the chest module?
And then if Phil, if you don't mind being on your other tune for this, that way we have another jailer left.
So go on. Okay.
Whichever your next highest DPS one that you have. I don't think we have to necessarily worry about the numbers till we get a couple pulls. I'd like to see if we have a.
Okay.
And I'll grab Dark. You can stay on that one.
Oh, I actually have to switch computers, so I'll be right back.
The paladin gets a special throne.
It's true. No, he just put in so many pulls on that. Like his heal bot is different on the laptop than it is from the desktop. So, and he's used to doing the call outs and everything from the other computer. So.
I think Dark stepped away. I don't think she is here at the moment. I might pull this thing. Hopefully I can stay alive.
I'm out of range.
Has anyone noticed how weird the jump animation for the AOTC mount is?
Yep.
It's like exceptionally springy.
Did everybody get their new 6-month sub mount? I got mine.
No, I didn't.
It'll come.
You have to click on your collections on Battle.
It pops up on MetalNet.
In your
Sometimes it takes
presence.
a few days.
Wait. Do I have to be
Actively
in the middle of a current sub is
Right?
fine. Yeah, and a 6-month sub, you have to. If you're in the middle of one, you get it.
Okay, I might have
You
it.
don't, you don't have to be. Oh, yeah, maybe not though, because you're about to expire, right?
Dark, are you back?
Would I check? I'd have to go into the battle.
Phil, what tune are you on, buddy?
I'm getting on filter.
Is he in our guild or is he in Dark's guild?
He should be in the community, I think.
Okay, yeah, I'll look over there.
We don't have any gifts.
I don't. But I
usually don't get
should.
mine the first day. I usually get mine or not. I always get it. I just
Okay.
once got it the first day. That's what I did the first time.
I gotta get quick invited.
I was gonna say, no, I do have a subscription for 6 months.
And is
What
Dark around?
Oh,
I'll text her.
you gotta. Okay.
Is
We
this
started
guy?
with Dark texting Phil, and now Phil's texting Dark.
Yep.
We've come
The
full circle.
cycle of life.
Okay, I see it.
There's Dark. She's doing. Bar, can we get Lockgate, please, when you get a chance? If you're not dealing with work.
I'm not gonna be too upset if I miss out on it, I think.
Of all the worm mounts, this is probably the one I like the most because it looks like seahorse.
That's what
Yeah, it
I
looks
agree.
cool.
It looks more like a seahorse than the other ones. Quick was like, it's a worm mount, and worms I hate more than anything else in the world, pretty much. And I was like, fuck. And then I saw it, and I was like, it looks a little bit more like a seahorse, though. So
Yeah,
It looks like a furry worm.
I will say, though, that this AOTC mount, of the ones that I have, this is one of my favorite ones.
Oh, this is Molly's favorite.
What's the special, Jor?
It's the standard special.
Oh. That's kind of boring for a 6-month mount, but okay.
What's this one called again? Anybody remember?
It is Nether Gorged Breakaway.
Let's see what it does.
So this thing does a different slash special in air than it does on the ground. Is that right?
What? You
Or
can
is it?
do a slash special in the air?
Yeah, you could tap it out.
I mean, I have it macroed to a button. I've just never noticed one doing anything.
I believe this AOTC mount does something different in the air, if I remember right.
I wish you
I
drive
think
around
it
on
flies
that
up
special.
and something flips or something, doesn't it? I can't remember.
Well, that mount special is lame.
Farm, can we get a lock gate, please, to summon?
I've already forgotten what Tico told me about
Oh, I was thinking this gate over here.
how to fly
The
upside
lock
down.
Quick,
Oh,
you
what?
have a so you can put markers down.
Do what, Calvin?
How to fly upside down?
Forward and insert. I'll flip you over in a circle, and if you stop halfway, you'll fly upside down and backwards.
Does that work with any mount?
Yeah. Any flying mount, obviously.
I wonder about underwater.
Trying to remember if I've ever done it on my seahorse. I think so. On my turtle.
You're talking when you flip upside down?
Yeah, and fly upside
Yeah,
down.
that works upside down underwater.
Oh, you know, I've probably tried it in the past and not been able to get it to work because I right click fly.
How come
So-
my 6-month mount looks so much better than yours?
We need to summon
Click
Callaghan
ready. I
and
need a summon.
I'm summoning Callaghan right now. Somebody can summon Phil.
Yeah, Azula, it's what is it? Page up and page down. Lets you change your pitch.
Yeah, I think so. But you can just do that with insert, I think.
My personal favorite thing to do is to hop on a 2-seater mount and have someone hop on you, and then you start flying upside down.
So the big thing on this drip, dark and fill. So if you guys haven't seen our video on that, if you get the countdown on your head, when it says 2, you go in on a flat surface, not a corner. You're going to get launched backwards to not. And when I say the 2, it means when it says 2, then you walk in. You don't want to. That seems to be the sweet spot. Obviously, you're going to get knocked back, so you don't want to do facing anywhere towards the edge here, so you die. See the markers he's got on here, the X, the square, and the triangle. It's imperative that the first run of people go into one of those 3. If you see somebody already at one, move to the next one relatively quickly. If you panic, the worst thing you can do is run around and have it hit 0 and not go in a hole. The second option is to drop into a hole, but you have to go in basically at the same time. That's just one of the things that's gonna roll on there. That's the absolute biggest ones. For phase 1, just listen to the callouts. We have hides, we have grip ins for chains. When we get to phase 2, I'll try to hold the boss. Tico and I try to hold the boss as still as possible. But there are times we're going to have to move, but we're basically going to try to hold him there. When you have the rings on you, you move out a little bit, and then you move right back in on the boss, and stay close. Everybody's basically melee range on this. When you get the 2 markers above your head, like it's going to look the same markers that you have when you jump in these, like you get the bombs on your head to jump into in phase 1. That means you're going to get mind controlled. You need to stand directly underneath the boss when that happens, and slows, tar traps. Their number 1 priority is killing them, and then switching right back over to the boss.
My binding shot will go down just before that happens, as often as I possibly can. So if you're under the boss, you'll get caught in that.
Yeah. So it's just keep with that. Make sure in transitions between phase 2 and phase 3 that you're not standing on any of these doorways. They do open. They don't knock back. You just drop to your death. There is no more knockbacks. The other piece on this one is if there's a chain for the knockback. So it'll be a big blue circle somewhere where the boss is going to be facing. If you stand on that chain, it'll probably one-shot you. You do not want to stand on that. That's the only mechanic of that piece that's going to kill you. Now is just standing on that chain. It goes between the boss and that circle. And then when we get to phase 3, when you get the rings on you, just slightly step out. You can overlap on somebody else, but make sure that there's a gap. Plan your escape. So after it drops, you want to run to the circle, to that spot where there is no circle. It's going to explode, and then you go right back on the boss.
Never be on tank.
Yeah. And basically, we're going to pull the ads in. We're going to melt the ads. Work on the boss. We're always going to try to be in the front, so we're soaking on Azeroth. Listen to the call out for breaking chains. It's pretty hectic in phase 3, but if we do everything we need to do, it should not be an issue. So, ready checking here. Oh, that's the other thing in phase 3. Group 1 and 3 are soaking condom, correct? Oak? I mean, quick.
Yes. 1 and
Alright.
3 orange, 2 and 4 yellow.
Yep, there you go. All right. Ready check.
Is there more than one round to jump into the holes in phase 1, or is it just those marked ones we're done?
No, it's more than one. We're going to be moving the boss clockwise around the room. It is always going to be the 3 around the boss unless we call something otherwise. So
the first is the marked holes. If you take a look at the 3 marks here.
And the second set will be this one right here where I'm at. Since I have the blue square in my head, I've got to change my marker. It's going to be this one here and this one in front.
And the jumping in the holes differs from normal in that you have to go at a specific time of the count, not just as soon as you get marked.
So basically, you stand right next to it. When it hits 2, that's when you walk in.
Otherwise, they kill everybody?
You fall through the bottom, or you get sent too high, or if you go after 1, you may be on top and still get the pillar to come up, but you explode and the whole raid takes damage. So it's extra.
Do we need flasks?
Yes, we will need flasks. Yeah, we'll need flasks again.
Drip the weak aura, the jailer bomb at rune 1. That one will pop up a circle on your screen that stays red and turns green when you're safe to run.
Yeah, so there's the
It's
weak
red
auras.
with a countdown, and then it's green as soon as you go in.
So if you don't have that,
have it now.
Okay, and Phil and Dark, you probably want those as well.
And you definitely are going to want a Lockgate shard. So we're going to use that to get out of the suck-in, unless you're just going to use some kind of movement speed to save yourself. But I'm going to be calling the Lockgate first time.
And one last thing, if you have circles on you, especially in phase 1, just please do not put them on the tank. It's just extra stuff we're trying to have to heal through.
Thanks for the cauldron.
Might need a new summon.
What's that new summon for?
Azula wanted a summon.
Is it just me, or does Azula say she's
Drip,
offline?
depending on
Not for me.
what phase 3 is looking like, I may or may not need you to go Windrush Totem as well, because we need movement to get out of defiles.
Yeah, I ain't spec for that, so we.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what it's looking like. We might not even get that many, depending on.
Bold of you to assume I'll be alive in phase 3.
Here.
Hang on one second. I'm changing my accounts back.
Make sure you
I've
have
changed it
your
for that fight.
gateway control shard ready to go for this.
Well, on that note, this fight is much easier than the Rygeion fight that we just did.
Yeah, it's.
I'm ready soon.
Here we go. Are you ready anyway? Just make sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and reapply my armor kit. Oh, do we want to hand out?
Here we go.
Oh wait.
This fight's a joke. What are you wanting to hand out?
I think that's my Vantis
He was gonna say Vantis runes, I think.
I was. It's a habit.
4, 4,
Yeah.
3,
No, it's a good idea,
2,
but
1.
you were here last week.
One's hero, sir.
Potions.
Here. No,
third phase.
Third phase. Yeah, third phase.
You can still use your potions.
You ready for the tank set?
These first 3 bombs go into the holes that are marked. Tank soak now.
Defensive.
Ooh, that knocks you back a ways.
Right click Warlock.
You ready for the lock gate?
Leave him down.
Shield, please.
Holy lit.
Move back to the triangle. Go to the triangle. I got the far one.
I gotta.
That'll work too.
3, 2, 1.
Just be
Hide,
aware
hide,
of which ones
hide,
are going up.
hide.
Lions
He's not aware that that wall is going up. Kill me.
Get to the tank. Tank down.
Get farm rest.
That has to be dark, I think.
What?
Can
What's
you res
me?
farm? Can you res farm?
Oh yes. First, I only
Oh,
saw
not a
Phil
bit
knitting it.
Spread out for circles that we're hiding after.
2, 1. Find shelter.
Hide, hide, hide.
Hide now. Spread out for lines and then the tank's open. Get near the tank right.
Defensive.
On the tank now. Dark, can you roll for us?
Oh! I roared myself into a hole. I am so sorry.
Cute.
The boss was between me and the
Please
direction
quiet,
I was running. Sorry.
Tank combo is next. Get ready to be on the tank.
I taunted early. I taunted early. I taunted early.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find shelter.
Hide. Spread out the lines and space.
I believe he's yours now.
I'll be able to taunt here. I do this one over here, but
Yeah, I just went. I'm used to walking this way.
I think I'm good. I think I'm.
We're in a good spot.
I should be able to do it. I'm not taking extra. Oh no, I'm taking damage. Maybe it's gonna have to be.
Watch your step.
Just do the normal one you do, and I'll do this one over here.
Yeah, right.
Shattering blast.
Is he staying?
I'm staying here.
Someone at my door. I'll be right back.
Spread out for circles. Mind controls get onto the boss right now. Please respond.
If you have a rune, get to the boss.
Watch your step.
I can't find one.
Kill the mind controls.
Find shelter.
Boss is going to be moving. I get that one on the back side.
By the way, Drip, if you place Tremor Totem right before you get MC'd, you don't get MC'd. Handy Sean.
Spread.
I guess now we don't have that stock. We could probably switch it back and forth.
Yeah.
Why don't you just take him again so you get to your normal spot, and then we're back to normal.
Alright, gotcha.
Get mind controls.
Need an extra heal on the island.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm meta.
Just realized I am the wrong covenant.
No slappy hands.
Nope.
Stack close then.
I've got chains.
Find shelter.
Mind controls coming in 5.
He's gonna move. The boss is gonna move over here. Maybe.
Taunt him, taunt him, taunt him.
Get to the center,
Move up
though.
for mind controls. Kill the mind controls.
They're separate from the boss. We can't clear them.
Yeah, but they need to not be on the same side.
What's knockback?
Line.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that one over.
Get him up when we can't. I've got the right one.
Spread out.
think that's the first time
Find
I've ever gotten
shelter.
hit by
Watch
that.
your step. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Then we got phase 3, Sam. Right after everything.
Yep, yep.
Feel the mind controls.
Nothing better.
Start moving to phase 3. Can we go left or right?
We're over here. I'm over here. He's coming to me.
Unholy attunement.
Do not be on a hexagon. Get off the hexagon.
Phase 3.
Do we want to hold hero until adds?
Warlock gate. Yeah,
No.
no. We want a hero now.
Yeah, can you set up your lock gate?
47%.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Get under the boss, get ready to lock gate. Not yet. Lock gate now. Stand in front of the boss. If you get a chain, go break it immediately. Callaghan, multi-Jones. Then come back. Get under the boss.
I'll do the Gorfians as
Loosely
first
spread,
time.
loosely spread. Do not go far from the boss. Kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads. Still. Out of this world, you're fine. Keep killing ads. We're gonna spread out 1 and 3 in 1 and 3 in orange, 2 and 4 in yellow. Right now, right now. Move, move, move. Windrush down, totems. Windrush. Move now. Go, 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 go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Group up for you. Gonna get in the bottom.
Use your own health stones and healing pots if you need.
Chains of anguish.
Go break your chains. London boy, farm fellow.
Chains of anguish. Chains of anguish. Chains of anguish.
Then can we still help soak?
Come back and
Yes,
soak.
definitely. Always soak.
I don't have to change this time, so keep the ads as close as you can, please.
Nothing better.
We don't have any movement speed. Use a personal movement speed in a second. Get ready to move. Move now. Go.
Danger.
Group up near where the boss is going to be. Kill the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads.
Chains of anguish.
Torrent burst.
There's still some out here. Keep killing ads. Keep killing ads. We're gonna get into our groups. 1 and 3 in orange.
I don't see the colors.
Still an ad.
Good chat, Bob.
There's 2 ads.
Help save.
So,
Run.
Move, 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 move.
I am mind controlled.
Torrent burst.
Break your chain.
Nothing better.
Chains of anguish.
Is it break?
Chains of anguish.
Do we have a be res? That's no.
No.
It's over.
yeah, that's it anyway.
14%.
We were too high going into phase 3.
Yeah.
We found our best success popping that on start when everybody's live and just trying to push the 30%.
The hero, you mean?
Yeah, that's how we did it.
Yeah, we can try.
On the weekend. Just, if you get to 30%, it's easy to kill him. At 40% is still a nightmare, especially if you're missing a DPS or 2. I think we have enough DPS to push him to 30% with hero.
Big worry with that is if we do the same thing we did that first pool.
Hey, what's up with those chains?
You run them away and they pop and do raid-wide damage.
Got it.
You're going the wrong way.
And then what's up with the 2 groups and the symbols? Are we stacking on a person with a mark on them? Or...
Yeah. There's a mark on that person. There's either a star or a condom. There's
They'll
and
be
then
saying it in chat bubbles above their heads. So
and
if
then
you don't have
you
chat bubbles on, you won't see it.
and then you stack on them, and then it spreads out the healing because then they have a healing that they have to hit on everybody to prevent mind controls from going out.
Healing is Lord.
Hey Sam, you're going right, or you're going looking at the boss. You're going left, so stage left, kind of, for phase 3. But if we go stage right, if we have reses, we'll have all the res people right there. We can res them.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have any. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we have reses up, it's great. If not, it doesn't matter. If we have a DPS down, it'd be nice to have them back up there.
There's probably some in the guild bank, y'all.
Nope.
What are you looking for?
Do you want? Are you good with just the 3 healers and just have Dark go DPS and have her do as much DPS as she can on it? Quick.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, Dark switch to DPS.
I can make agility pots there, don't worry about it.
Yeah, Sam, did you want me to go back
Kalinka
to
gave me some.
Berto, though?
Check
about the lockout, but this guy's only 256.
I don't. Do you have a full lockout, quick?
No, I'm working on one on the Druid. He still needs Anduin and Lords.
What about Jor's Druid?
Potentially by next week I'll have it. What, my Druid?
We don't need another healer on this one. This what we're trying to figure out. We have a lockout which is off of Phil at the moment.
What does Quick's Druid already have Jailer down? Is that what
No.
I'm understanding? Then why not just use Quick's Druid for the lockout?
I don't have a lockout yet.
Does not
I
have a
still need
lockout
to
yet.
kill Anduin and Lords.
Oh, okay, I understand.
So the only lockout we have at the moment is Phil. So
okay,
we're trying to preserve that one as if we can. If we can't do it, then we can't do it.
What happened?
Yeah, can I get a res?
Did you double jump yourself to death?
I did.
A bunch of people need to eat. Just a couple people now.
I was jumping around and fell in a polyhedron.
So yesterday when we were in here, and Tico, I know you saw it too. We had 2 or 3 demon hunters in here, but one of them, when they had the bomb over them,
Oh my god.
they were jumping back and forth repeatedly over a pit. And then when they hit one, they try to drop themselves down the center and blow up on the right. I was shocked. I just sat there looking at the screen going, what the fuck?
Being told, I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I was just like,
how are you doing that?
Oh, I said something to Panda after the end of the raid. I was like, I don't know who it was, but I was watching that, and I said I was just dumbfounded. Oh.
Oh, I gotta find my gateway toy thing. It's not on my bars on this tune because I never raid on Imbalance.
It should be in your bag. You just have to drag it onto your bars. Farm, don't forget to eat. Jonesy, don't forget to eat. There's 2 feasts there. We need priest buff, please. And Slayer, could you roar first?
Hold on.
Priest buff there.
Jorg.
Awesome, thank you.
Awesome. Should we manage the groups? Or did you just do it?
Wow.
What the hell
What
was
was
that?
that?
Yeah,
That was a roar.
That was my roar.
What'd you say about
Super high
groups?
pitch.
It's a kitten.
I lived in my
I think
little
our,
alarm.
I think our
Alright,
groups.
Callaghan, you and I just need to remember that we're in.
Yep, I'm totally fine with that.
I'm not dealing with his bullshit separate groups. Oh, who moved the?
They know.
I go to orange, right?
You're orange, yes.
Yeah, hero and start hero.
Yeah, do the people who were in before me?
They know what
Yes,
they're doing.
we know that we moved ourselves so that we're in a stack 5 of bucks.
Okay. First 3 go in the marshals. Get ready for a tank combo, rest of you. Get on the tank.
Defensive.
Be on the lock gate, get ready to use it. Stand in the shield. And then go back to the triangle. Come back to the triangle now. Look into the triangle, get ready to hide.
3, 2.
No, you can go in the same one. Don't go to. Don't change.
Hide.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Wipe
Jump off. It's okay to go in the same hole. Don't change direction when you're like that.
Thought we were supposed to.
Nope. Go in the same hole.
If the option is going in the same hole or not, or running far away and potentially not getting in one in time, the answer is go in the same hole.
Got it.
You can if you go at about the same time, you'll be fine. It just does a little more damage to you, but it's better than hitting the whole raid with the damage.
All right, this is gonna be our last poll, so let's make this one a good one.
Almost had
Generally,
it,
you're
so-
always trying to go in a triangle around the boss.
Yes,
so
and
what-
I was standing next to a hole, and somebody came over and stood next to it as well. So
Yeah. So that's that's maybe on the other person, but everybody kind of look around first is what I say. Look at the other 2 people with the bombs and try and make that triangle.
Yeah, we're keeping the boss right in the
And
center.
if-
So if everybody's
and like I said-
gathered up underneath the boss, it's the 3 right around the boss. It's
And like I
with the
said,
exception of this
if
first one.
if you're not gonna, if there's a second person going in the same hole, that's fine. I'm usually paying attention. I can call out for people to, if a pillar's not going up, I'll yell that out.
Jordan, don't forget to eat.
Yeah, Jor. I know you're probably tired by now, but that still isn't quite enough to make up for the food buff.
Not tired, I'm angry.
You're angry. You need Snickers.
No, I've been snacking.
I hate you all.
Jordan needs a Snicker, and we're gonna start calling him Jan.
So Slayers, Nutter Butters, and Jor's Snickers.
No.
Cute.
Why the fuck would I like Snickers?
4,
Oh.
4, 3, 2,
Rude.
1, 1.
Right?
It's all about the watch and calls.
Use your pots. First 3 in the marbles.
That's not the.
It's fine.
Someone's
Just
going
go
in.
on it. Just go, jump.
We can recover.
Defensive.
You ready to use the gate?
Oh, fuck. Wrong.
Stand in the shield. Go back to the triangle.
5, 4, 3,
Ready to hide?
1.
Hide now.
Find shelter.
Spread for lines and circles. Tank combo is next.
Around the boss.
Dark, get ready to roar.
Do the 3 inside and stuff.
Roar now.
Oh shit!
You just went down the hole.
I did.
I almost did
Someone needs
too.
to run back to get him up.
We're gonna go right here around the boss. Everybody do the 3 on this side.
I got him.
Spread for circles, and then tank combo after. Oh no,
I got it. I got a teacup. I got a tea.
1. Find shelter.
Hide. Spread for lines, tank combo during the lines. Get to the tank now.
Defensive. Run.
Rush.
Failure was inevitable.
Bombs. I was way too far the other way.
Get ready for the tank combo next. Get to the tank. Stay for half a second after this for your heal.
1.
Then hide.
Find shelter.
Hide.
He goes down.
Is a
Wait.
Alright.
Phase 2.
Let's call it for tonight. Thank you everybody for getting me regular on. And,
Thank you for inviting us.
yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. That's alright.
30k damage in 1.5 seconds there. Don't ask me.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy. He meleeed me for 77k, 43k, and then I got suffering for 11 and 26. It's great.
Again, I thank everybody. It's
Glad you got Rygeion down.
yes, thank you very much. Thank you for stepping out.
Oh, you're welcome.
That boss is still really, really hard.
Yeah, it's
Still a nightmare.
insanely hard. So, quick question before people dump out: do you want to do Mythic on Thursday? Do you want to come back in here and do Jailer and do some carries? We're not doing a whole lot. I mean, we got Panda and the two that we mentioned before, Rattlesnake and his wife, and obviously we had Dark and Phil for helping. We may only be able to do one at a time.
Hey Sam,
Yeah.
so I don't know if this changes your calculus on this carry thing, but I'll be here Thursday, but I will not be here next Tuesday. I'm in Denver and I'll be driving back over the mountain during raid time.
So the calendar for next Tuesday, what I have on here is working on the achievement runs for this dungeon.
Yeah, so I'm just letting you know because I don't know if you want to. I mean, it doesn't matter to me if you guys. But if we don't carry on Thursday, and you guys are gonna. If we do Mythic on Thursday, then you guys probably want to carry sometime, right? But I won't be here on Tuesday, just so you know that.
Okay. Which Tuesday, I mean, Oak, will UV be available for tanking next Tuesday?
Sure.
All right. And then, so it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to do carries on Thursday? Do you want to do Mythic on Thursday?
I don't totally care. There's a chance I'm doing a Mythic raid. I'm part of a Mythic raid tomorrow, so I'd be out my priest. But I would say either way, regardless for the carries, and people can chime in on whether they want to do it Tuesday or Thursday. But I think we should have a rule that people need to have looked at the fight and understand the basics of the fight.
I think we should not carry too many at once, too.
People need to know the fight. We can't be carrying more than one at a time.
Yeah, I think one at a time is about it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep, one at a time makes sense. I have the video. They got to watch our kill video and understand that part of it. That's huge. So Thursday, hopefully, I mean, if we do the carries on Thursday, that's it. Whatever we get done Thursday, if we get people done, we get them done. If we don't, it's done. So my goal is the last week of this month we're done. We just have the last week off, and see what the next patch brings for what we have to do. Now we are picking up some new people. We have a Death Knight in the group named Ray. I call him Ray, but he's going to be running with us at least on Tuesdays, potentially. And then we also have the healer that's got four
Jay?
four
Her?
different tunes that can heal quite well with named Jay. Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So that's out there too. Still trying to get more people. So I am working on that. It looks like Dingo's gonna be back. I'd like to pull Prem in if we can start gearing Prem.
That'd be awesome.
I just have to get on and be able to pull him through. So through some keys and get him up to speed on gear. That's where he's kind of laying. But he always was good when he ran with us. Him and Howard usually went back and forth for top DPS. So,
sure.
And he's been really sick for a really long time. So I'm glad he's starting to have more time playing. So.
Plus, he's a super nice guy.
Very sweet. Love him.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So I got those. Those are the irons that I have in the favorite fire at the moment. I'm still working on finding. We need to find. Definitely find some more people as soon as. It's tough. It's in between seasons. It's going to be a little harder. But Payne is inviting people all the time. He told me about another person to talk to. Thank you for watching.